Wardell Stephen Curry is an American former professional basketball player. He played in the National Basketball Association from 1986 until 2002 and retired as the Charlotte Hornets' all-time leader in points and three-point field goals made. Curry currently works as a color commentator, alongside Eric Collins, on Charlotte Hornets television broadcasts. He is the father of NBA players Stephen Curry and Seth Curry. Early life. Curry is the son of Sonia and Del Curry. He was born in Akron, Ohio, at Summa Akron City Hospital, while his father was a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, where his father spent most of his NBA career with the Charlotte Hornets. Del often took Curry and his younger brother Seth to his games, where they would shoot with the Hornets during warm UPS. The family briefly moved to Toronto, where Del finished out his career as a member of the Raptors. During this time, Curry played for the Queensway Christian College boys basketball team, leading them to an undefeated season. He was also a member of Toronto 5-0, a club team that plays across Ontario, pitting him against fellow future NBA players Corey Joseph and Kelly Olynyk. Curry led the team to a 33-4 record, en route to winning the provincial championship. After Del's retirement, the family moved back to Charlotte and Curry enrolled at Charlotte Christian School, where he was named All-Conference and All-State, and led his team to 3 conference titles and 3 state playoff appearances. Because of his father's storied career at Virginia Tech, Curry wanted to play college basketball for the Hokies, but was only offered a walk-on spot due in part to his slender 160-pound frame. He ultimately chose to attend Davidson College, who had aggressively recruited him from the 10th grade. College career. Freshman season. Before Curry even played in his first game for the Wildcats, head coach Bob McKillop praised him at a Davidson alumni event, saying, "Wait till you see Steph Curry. He is something special." In his first collegiate game, against Eastern Michigan, Curry finished with 15 points but committed 13 turnovers. In the next game, against Michigan, he scored 32 points, dished out 4 assists, and grabbed 9 rebounds. Curry finished the season leading the Southern Conference in scoring with 21.5 points per game. He was second in the nation among freshmen in scoring, behind only Kevin Durant of Texas. Curry's scoring helped the Wildcats to a 29-5 overall record and a Southern Conference regular season title. On March 2, 2007, in the Southern Conference Tournament semifinals against Furman, Curry made his 113th three-point field goal of the year, breaking Kedron Clark's NCAA freshman season record for three-pointers. Curry eclipsed the school freshman scoring record with his 502nd point against Chattanooga on February 6, 2007. On March 15, 2007, Davidson marched into the NCAA tournament as a 13th seed set to play Maryland. Despite Curry's game-high 30 points, Davidson lost 82-70. At the end of his freshman season, Curry was named Southern Conference Freshman of the Year, SoCon Tournament MVP, and selected to the SoCon All-Tournament Team, All-Freshman Team, and All-SoCon First Team. He was also an honorable mention in Sports Illustrated's All-Mid-Major. After the season ended, he was selected for the USA team to appear at the 2007 FIBA U19 World Championships, in which he averaged 9.4 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 2.2 assists in 19.4 minutes, helping Team USA to a silver medal finish. Sophomore season. In his sophomore season in 2007-08, Curry had grown to his adult height of 6 feet 3 and again led the Southern Conference in scoring, averaging 25.5 points per game while adding 4.7 rebounds per game and 2.8 assists per game. He led the Wildcats to a 26-6 regular season record, and a 20-0 conference record. As a result of Curry's exceptional play, Davidson earned its third straight NCAA tournament bid. On March 21, 2008, Davidson matched up with 7th-seeded Gonzaga. Gonzaga led by 11 points early in the second half, but Curry went on to score 30 points in the half to push Davidson to their first NCAA tournament win since 1969, 82-76. Curry ended the game with 40 points while also going 8 for 10 from three-point range. On March 23, Davidson played second-seeded Georgetown in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Georgetown, ranked 8th nationally, entered the game as a heavy favorite after an appearance in the Final Four in 2007. Curry managed just 5 points in the first half of the game as Davidson trailed by as many as 17 points, but his 25 second-half points led Davidson to a 74-70 comeback victory. On March 28, 2008, Curry led Davidson to another win, against third-seeded Wisconsin. Curry scored 33 points as Davidson won 73-56 to advance to the Elite Eight. Curry joined Clyde Lavalette, Jerry Chambers, and Glenn Robinson as the only college players to score over 30 points in their first 4 career NCAA tournament games. Curry also tied Darren Fitzgerald of Butler for the single-season record for most three-pointers with 158. On March 30, 2008, he set the record, against the top-seeded Kansas Jayhawks, with his 159th three-pointer of the season. Curry scored 25 points in the game, but Davidson lost 57-59. And the Jayhawks went on to win the championship. Curry finished the season averaging 25.9 points, 2.9 assists, and 2.1 steals per game. He was named to the Associated Press All-America Second Team on March 31, 2008. He also was named the most outstanding player of the Midwest region of the 2008 NCAA tournament, becoming the first player from a team not making the Final Four to do so since Juwan Howard of Michigan in 1994. Curry was nominated for an ESPY in the Breakthrough Player of the Year category. Junior season. After Davidson's loss against Kansas in the NCAA Regional Finals, Curry announced that he would return for his junior year. He stated that he wanted to develop as a point guard, his likely position in the NBA. On November 18, 2008, Curry scored a career-high 44 points in Davidson's 82-78 loss to Oklahoma. He extended a career-long streak by scoring at least 25 points for the 7th straight game. On November 21, Curry registered a career-high 13 assists, to go along with 30 points, in Davidson's 97-70 win over Winthrop. On November 25, against Loyola, Curry was held scoreless as Loyola constantly double-teamed him. It was Curry's only scoreless collegiate game and just his second without double-digit points. He finished 0 for 3 from the field as Davidson won the game 78-48. In Davidson's next game, Curry matched his career high of 44 in a 72-67 win over North Carolina State. Curry surpassed the 2,000-point mark for his career on January 3, 2009, as he scored 21 points against Samford. On February 14, 2009, Curry rolled his ankle in the second half of a win over Furman. The injury caused Curry to miss the February 18 game against the Citadel, the first and only game he missed in his college career. On February 28, 2009, Curry became Davidson's all-time leading scorer with 34 points in a 99-56 win against Georgia Southern. That gave Curry 2,488 points for his career, surpassing previous school leader John Gertie. Davidson won the 2008-09 Southern Conference regular season championship for the South Division, finishing 18-2 in the conference. In the 2009 Southern Conference tournament, Davidson played Appalachian State in the quarterfinals and won 84-68. Curry scored 43 points, which is the third most points in Southern Conference tournament history. In the semifinals, against the College of Charleston, Curry had 20 points but Davidson lost 52-59. Despite lobbying from Davidson head coach Bob McKillop and Charleston coach Bobby Cremins, the Wildcats failed to get an NCAA tournament bid. Instead, they received the 6th seed in the 2009 NIT. Davidson played the 3rd seed, South Carolina, on the road in the first round. Curry scored 32 points as the Wildcats beat the Gamecocks 70-63. Davidson then fell 68-80 to the St. Mary's Gales in the second round. Curry registered 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists in what was his final game for the Wildcats. In his final season at Davidson, Curry averaged 28.6 points, 5.6 assists, and 2.5 steals. He was the NCAA scoring leader and was named a consensus first-team All-American. Curry opted out of his senior year at Davidson, but he stated that he still planned to earn his degree. He completed his bachelor's degree in sociology in May 2022. Curry's completion of his degree qualified him for jersey or number retirement. Davidson reserves that honor for players who complete their degrees at the school. In a ceremony held on August 31, 2022, Curry became the first Davidson player to have his number retired. At the ceremony, he also entered Davidson's Athletic Hall of Fame and physically received his Davidson diploma. Professional career: Golden State Warriors. Early years: first All-Star and playoff appearances. NBA championship and MVP. Unanimous MVP in historic season. Back-to-back championships. 5th straight NBA Finals. Injury and comeback. 4th NBA championship and first Finals MVP. National team career. Curry's first experience with the United States national team came at the 2007 FIBA Under-19 World Championship, where he helped Team USA capture the silver medal. In 2010, he was selected to the senior squad, playing limited minutes at the 2010 FIBA World Championship as the United States won the gold medal in an undefeated tournament. In 2014, he took on a larger role with the team, helping them to another undefeated tournament at the 2014 World Cup and scoring 10 points in the final game. On June 6, 2016, Curry withdrew from consideration for the 2016 Olympics in Brazil, citing ankle and knee ailments as the major reason behind the decision. Player profile: listed at 6 feet 2 inches and 190 pounds, Curry plays almost exclusively at the point guard position and has career averages of 24.3 points, 6.5 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and 1.7 steals per game. His career free throw percentage of 90.8% is the highest in NBA history. Curry is the Warriors' all-time free throw leader, and has led the NBA in free throw percentage 4 times. He has been selected to 8 All-NBA teams and voted league MVP twice. A leader within the Warriors organization, he helped recruit former MVP Kevin Durant to the Warriors. Curry led the league in steals in the 2015-16 season, but has been criticized for his defense. He is used more for his offense while his teammates, Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, take on more defensive assignments. Some analysts, including Ethan Sherwood-Strauss of ESPN, have complimented his defensive play or called it underrated. Strauss said in 2015 that Curry became one of the NBA's most effective defenders, ranking 5th among point guards in defensive real plus-minus. Curry scores a lot from underneath the rim all the way to near half court. Using an unorthodox jump shot, he releases the ball from his hands in under half a second by releasing it on the way up, adding extra arc to his shot and making it difficult to block. The shooting proficiency earned him the nickname Baby-Faced Assassin during his pre-NBA years, and Chef Curry while in the NBA. He is also known for his ball handling and playmaking, and for putting pressure on defenses with his long range, leading the NBA in field goals made from beyond 28 feet in 2016. A clutch scorer, he often shoots at his best in high-pressure moments, and takes game-winning shots. Curry ranks 12th in NBA history in career three-point field goal percentage and holds 4 of the top 5 seasons in terms of total three-pointers made. He is also the fastest player in league history to make 2,000 career three-pointers, doing so in 227 fewer games than the previous record holder, Ray Allen. Additionally, Curry is the fastest player to make 100 three-pointers in a season, doing so in just 19 games, breaking his own previous record of 20 games. NBA analysts say that Curry's scoring creates a gravity effect, forcing opposing defenders to double-team him even when he does not have the ball, which creates mismatches that his teammates exploit. With Curry, the Warriors average 10.8 isolations per game. Without Curry, they average 15.3 isolations per game. His absence slows the Warriors' offense and leads to less passing and ball movement. With Curry, the Warriors average 1.05 points every shot that comes after an off-ball screen. Without Curry, it drops to 0.95 points per game. His absence makes it much easier for defenders to switch on screens. Of Curry's success with or without other elite teammates, Tom Haberstroh of NBC Sports said, "You can pluck all-star after all-star off the court like flower petals, and the Steph-led Warriors will still dominate like a champion. He's that transcendent of a player." Legacy. Curry is widely considered to be the greatest shooter in NBA history. He is credited with revolutionizing the game of basketball by inspiring teams, from high school to the NBA, to regularly use the three-point shot. Analysts have referred to him as the Michael Jordan of the three-point era, saying that he did for the three-point shot what Jordan did for the slam dunk. The Guardian's Robert O'Connell cites Curry's February 27, 2013, game against the New York Knicks, in which he made 11 of 13 shots from behind the arc en route for a 54-point performance, as the start of the three-point era. The era has been referred to as the Steph effect or the NBA's three-point revolution. Before Curry, shooting behind the three-point line was more of a novelty, an occasional way of scoring. Catch-and-shoot players existed, but Curry's success inspired the league to abandon physical play around the basket and to embrace a pace and space and three-point shooting style. The increase in three-point shooting is partly due to NBA teams incorporating it in their attempts to defeat the Warriors or copy the Warriors' style of play, and to young people wanting to imitate Curry's shooting range. Although this has led to players becoming good at or improving their three-point shot, it has also set unrealistic standards because Curry's range is unique. Curry regularly takes shots from between 30 and 35 feet. He shoots 54% from this range, while the NBA makes 35% of its threes overall and under 22% from between 30 and 35 feet. He can make the shots with elite ball handling, off the dribble, and often with an extremely quick release, from anywhere on the court and with one or more defenders on him. Curry said that he is sure coaches tell their high school players that shooting the way he does takes work and time. Jesse Doherty of The Washington Post stated that coaches have to explain that while Curry's skill set is something to aspire to, his game is built on fundamentals, and that while the Warriors have become the NBA's gold standard and make all those social media-bound plays, the root of their success is ball movement. Kirk Goldsberry of ESPN opined that one of the keys to greatness is his range and that Curry isn't just the best three-point shooter ever, he's the best deep three-point shooter ever. Sally Jenkins of The Washington Post stated that he moves around behind the three-point line in an ever-widening arc, sinking long-distance shots so cleanly that the net seems to snap like fresh laundry in a breeze, and that a highlight is the sheer preposterousness of his shots, and the rate at which he is sinking the most far-fetched of them. She said that in one stretch he hit a mind-expanding 67% between 28 and 50 feet. Warriors coach Steve Kerr stated that Curry's hand-eye coordination is as great as anyone I've ever seen. Jeff Austin of Octagon concluded that Curry had to develop tremendous strength in his wrists to shoot and maintain that form from 40 and 50 feet. Goldsberry stated that no player in the history of the NBA has combined range, volume, and efficiency from downtown as well as Curry, and that Curry's jumper is so lethal that he has become the most efficient volume scorer on the planet. His range and efficiency drove the developers of the NBA 2K video game series, in which Curry is featured, to worry that his abilities could not be replicated on screen. Where Curry ranks as one of the greatest NBA players has been more subject to debate. Former NBA player Steve Nash, who is also among the NBA's all-time efficient shooters, said Curry is already an all-time great and that people question his greatness because he doesn't dominate the game physically. He dances. He pays a tax for that. He pays a tax for his great teammates. Scottie Pippen, who won 6 NBA titles with the Chicago Bulls, said that Curry's willingness to sacrifice for Kevin Durant is one of the great stories in history because Curry welcomed Durant, who is also a top player, to the Warriors without ego. Crediting Curry with being one of the greatest guards the game has ever seen, he said, "If you have a mind for the game, you know that it takes sacrifice to be great. All the greats have to sacrifice something. Otherwise you can't win." CBS Sports ranked Curry at number 19 in their list of 50 greatest NBA players of all time. Sports Illustrated ranked him at number 3, behind Durant and LeBron James, on their top 100 NBA players of 2019 list. Sports Illustrated stated that Curry and the Warriors are a great match of player and system and that the entire ecosystem is predicated on the idea that a player doesn't need to dominate the ball to dominate a game. Curry took that noble idea and elevated it beyond any reasonable expectation. In 2020, an ESPN feature ranked Curry as the 13th greatest basketball player of all time, the second highest active player on the list. Nick Friedell of ESPN said the greatest shooter of all time. Curry's ability to hit shots from all over the floor changed the way the game is played. He has led the Warriors to 3 NBA championships and earned 2 MVP awards, becoming the first unanimous MVP in league history in 2015-16. Curry's influence on the game is seen on every level of basketball as younger generations shoot more than ever while trying to replicate his game. In October 2021, Curry was honored as one of the league's greatest players of all time by being named to the NBA 75th anniversary team. Awards and honors. NBA. 4 times NBA champion, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. NBA Finals MVP, 2022. 2 times NBA Most Valuable Player, 2015, 2016. 8 times NBA All-Star, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022. NBA All-Star Game MVP, 2022. 8 times All-NBA Selection. 4 times First Team, 2015, 2016, 2019, 2021. 3 times Second Team, 2014, 2017, 2022. Third Team, 2018. All-Rookie First Team, 2010. 2 times NBA Scoring Leader, 2016, 2021. 7 times NBA 3-point Field Goals Leader, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2021, 2022. 4 times NBA free throw percentage leader, 2011, 2015, 2016, 2018. NBA steals leader, 2016. 2 times NBA three-point contest champion, 2015, 2021. NBA skills challenge champion, 2011. NBA Sportsmanship Award, 2011. NBA Community Assist Award, 2014. NBA regular season record for made three-pointers. NBA record for most three-pointers made in a single playoffs. NBA Finals record for most three-pointers made in a game. NBA record for most consecutive regular season games with a made three-pointer. NBA record for most consecutive playoff games with a made three-pointer. NBA record for most points scored in an overtime period. Warriors franchise leader in points. Warriors franchise leader in assists. Warriors franchise leader in steals. Warriors franchise leader in three-point field goals made. Warriors franchise leader in assists in playoffs. Warriors franchise leader in three-point field goals in playoffs. Warriors franchise leader in steals in playoffs. Warriors franchise leader in points in playoffs. College. 2 times SoCon Player of the Year. Consensus First Team All-American. Consensus Second Team All-American. 3 times First Team All-SoCon. 2 times SoCon Tournament Most Outstanding Player. 3 times SoCon First Team All-Tournament. SoCon Freshman of the Year. SoCon All-Freshman Team. NCAA Records. Davidson College Records. Other. Jefferson Award for Outstanding Public Service in Professional Sports. ASPI Award for Best Male Athlete and Best NBA Player. BET Award for Sportsman of the Year. AP Male Athlete of the Year. Hickok Belt. 2016 ASPI Award nominee for Best Record-Breaking Performance. BET Award for Sportsman of the Year. BET Award for Sportsman of the Year. BET Award for Sportsman of the Year. Teen Choice Award for Choice Male Athlete. ASPI Award for Best NBA Player. Academy Award Best Documentary Short Film. BET Award for Sportsman of the Year. Career Statistics. NBA. 4 times NBA Champion, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. NBA Finals MVP, 2022. 2 times NBA Most Valuable Player, 2015, 2016. 8 times NBA All-Star, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022. NBA All-Star Game MVP, 2022. 8 times All-NBA Selection. 4 times First Team, 2015, 2016, 2019, 2021. 3 times Second Team, 2014, 2017, 2022. Third Team, 2018. All-Rookie First Team, 2010. 2 times NBA Scoring Leader, 2016, 2021. 7 times NBA Three-Point Field Goals Leader, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2021, 2022. 4 times NBA Free Throw Percentage Leader, 2011, 2015, 2016, 2018. NBA Steals Leader, 2016. 2 times NBA Three-Point Contest Champion, 2015, 2021. NBA Skills Challenge Champion, 2011. NBA Sportsmanship Award, 2011. NBA Community Assist Award, 2014. NBA Regular Season Record for Made Three-Pointers. NBA Record for Most Three-Pointers Made in a Single Playoffs. NBA Finals Record for Most Three-Pointers Made in a Game. NBA Record for Most Consecutive Regular Season Games with a Made Three-Pointer. NBA Record for Most Consecutive Playoff Games with a Made Three-Pointer. NBA Record for Most Points Scored in an Overtime Period. Warriors Franchise Leader in Points. Warriors Franchise Leader in Assists. Warriors Franchise Leader in Steals. Warriors Franchise Leader in Three-Point Field Goals Made. Warriors Franchise Leader in Assists in Playoffs. Warriors Franchise Leader in Three-Point Field Goals in Playoffs. Warriors Franchise Leader in Steals in Playoffs. Warriors Franchise Leader in Points in Playoffs. Regular Season. Playoffs. College. 2-time SoCon Player of the Year. Consensus First Team All-American. Consensus Second Team All-American. 3 times First Team All-SoCon. 2 times SoCon Tournament Most Outstanding Player. 3 times SoCon First Team All-Tournament. SoCon Freshman of the Year. SoCon All-Freshman Team. Off the court. Personal life. On July 30, 2011, Curry married longtime girlfriend and Toronto area native Aisha Alexander in Charlotte. Together, they have 2 daughters who were born in 2012 and 2015, and a son who was born in 2018. In July 2019, Curry paid $31 million for a home in Atherton, California. Curry's younger brother, Seth, is also a professional basketball player, and his younger sister, Siddle, played volleyball at Elon University. Curry has been outspoken about his Christian faith. He spoke about his faith during his MVP speech by saying, "People should know who I represent and why I am who I am, and that's because of my Lord and Savior." He also said the reason that he pounds his chest and points up is that he has a heart for God and as a reminder that he plays for God. On some of his Curry 1 basketball shoes, there is a lace loop scripted 4:13. It is a reference to the Bible verse Philippians 4:13, which reads, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Curry has a tattoo of 1 Corinthians 13:8 in Hebrew on his wrist. Curry is also an investor in Active Faith, a Christian sports apparel brand. During the 1992 NBA All-Star Game weekend, Curry's father entrusted him to buy Circa Petrovic, mother of future Hall of Fame player Drain Petrovic, while Dell competed in the three-point contest. Following the 2015 NBA Finals, Curry gave Circa one of his finals-worn jerseys, which will reportedly be added to the collection of the Drain Petrovic Memorial Center, a museum to the late player in the Croatian capital of Zagreb. Curry suffers from keratoconus and wears contact lenses to correct his vision. Curry is also an avid golfer. He started playing golf at the age of 10, played golf in high school, and frequently plays golf with teammate Andre Iguodala. A 5-handicap golfer, Curry participates in celebrity golf tournaments and has played golf alongside Barack Obama. In August 2017, Curry competed in the Ellie Mae Classic on an unrestricted sponsor exemption. Although he missed the first cut, he scored 4 over 74 for both days he participated, surpassing most expectations for an amateur competing in the pro event. In August 2019, Curry and Howard University, a historically black institution in Washington, D.C., jointly announced that the school would add NCAA Division I teams in men's and women's golf starting in the 2020-21 school year, with Curry guaranteeing full funding of both teams for 6 years. Curry is also a fan of English soccer club Chelsea FC. Public image. Curry is one of the most successful players in the NBA, and he has also become an international celebrity, on par with 4-time MVP LeBron James. Like James, he has been considered the face of the NBA, but has said that he is not motivated by that and is not looking to take LeBron's throne or whatever. You know, I'm trying to chase rings, and that's all I'm about. So that's where the conversation stops for me. His flashy play and penchant for coming up big in the clutch have made him a fan favorite, and his smaller physique is said to have made his success seem more attainable for younger fans of the NBA. Curry's jersey was the top seller in the NBA for the 2015-16 and 2016-17 NBA seasons. ESPN has ranked Curry among the most famous international athletes, while Forbes has ranked him among the world's highest-paid celebrities for his endorsements. ESPN's Kirk Goldsberry reasoned that one reason for Curry's popularity is that while most people are not tall enough to dunk, everyone can attempt a shot, which is something Curry inspires. Owen Davis of Sky Sports echoed this sentiment, stating, "After all, not everyone is blessed with supreme height and athleticism, but everyone can learn to pass, dribble, and shoot. Curry is proof that if you work hard enough, you can still find ways to dominate, no matter your size." Monty Poole of NBC Sports found Curry to be the most human of superstars, with a childlike aura to him when he plays with success. His fanbase ranges from very young children to the elderly, and casual or committed fans enjoy his style of play. Poole stated that the joy factor exponentially increases when Curry is on the court and that the sight of this relatively ordinary specimen sending much bigger players into silent surrender is an intoxicant for the Warriors and their fans. Business interests. Curry is widely known for his partnership with Under Armour, where he is considered to be the face of their footwear line. Originally signed to Nike, Curry joined with Under Armour in the 2013 off-season. As Curry became MVP and one of the most popular athletes in the world, sales of his shoes have become a major factor for the brand, with stock prices rising and falling based on the success of the Curry shoe line. In September 2017, it was announced that Curry had signed an exclusive autograph contract with Steiner Sports Memorabilia. The full product line will include hand-signed official basketballs and jerseys, autographed photographs of epic moments, flashy framed signs and wall art, game-used memorabilia, and limited edition pieces. In October 2018, Curry announced his involvement with the relaunch of Palm, a mobile companion device that pairs with a primary smartphone. Curry is an investor and the leading brand ambassador for Palm, a small startup based in San Francisco which licenses the Palm name from TCL Corporation. He is also involved with designing and testing accessories and even helped to name the device. In October 2019, Curry invested in Snap Travel, a technology company that focuses on travel and ticket search. Charity. In 2012, Curry started donating 3 insecticide-treated mosquito nets for every 3-pointer he made to the United Nations Foundation's Nothing But Nets campaign to combat malaria. He was first introduced to the malaria cause by Davidson teammate Bryant Barr when they were both in school. Curry visited the White House in 2015 and delivered a 5-minute speech to dignitaries as part of President Barack Obama's launch of his President's Malaria Initiative strategy for 2015-2020. In 2015, Curry wore sneakers that had D. Shadi Barakat's name on them. He was one of the victims of the 2015 Chapel Hill shooting. According to his sister Suzanne, D. Barakat was known for his love for basketball and anything Steph Curry. Dia's number for his intramural basketball team at North Carolina State University was Curry's number 30, and he posed for a photo that was similar to one that Curry did for GQ. Curry said that Barakat's family did a great job of reaching out to me and making me aware of the details of his life and personality. It was really kind of a cool deal to be able to use the platform yesterday to honor Dee and his family. I'm going to send them the shoes I wore yesterday. And hopefully, they know that I've been thinking about them. Also in 2015, after winning the MVP award following his impressive season, Curry donated his prize vehicle, a 2016 Kia Sorento, to the East Oakland Youth Development Center, a local non-profit organization located in the backyard of Oracle Arena. In December 2018, while on a podcast, Curry questioned whether the Apollo program's moon landing actually happened, which received substantial media attention and criticism. NASA offered Curry a tour of the Johnson Space Center and to discuss the matter with him. Curry later said that he was joking about the moon landing not having happened. He had Under Armour create some shoes inspired by the comment and subsequent discussion. After wearing them to a game, he signed and auctioned them off. The shoes sold for $58,100 on eBay after 113 bids, and the money was donated for STEM education initiatives. In July 2019, Curry and his wife launched the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation in Oakland, California. The foundation works to end childhood hunger, increase access to quality education, and provide safe spaces for children to stay active. Production company. In April 2018, Sony Pictures Entertainment announced a wide-ranging, multi-year multimedia deal with Curry's newly formed production company Unanimous Media, located on the Sony Pictures studio lot in Culver City. The film and TV deal included electronics, gaming and virtual reality, and will focus on faith and family-friendly content. In October 2018, Curry signed on as executive producer of the film Breakthrough, scheduled for release in April 2019. Curry was also executive producer of the film Emmanuel, scheduled for U.S. theatrical release in select theaters on June 17, 2019. The film focuses on the responses of family members of victims of the 2015 Charleston church shooting. Curry said, "In the face of adversity, in the face of tragedy, how can I get through it?" Beginning in 2019, Curry is both an executive producer and resident golf pro on the American sports reality competition television series Holy Moly. On June 24, 2020, Curry released a trailer for his new show on his YouTube channel, which is called Ultimate Home Championships, a show featuring people such as DeAndre Jordan, Ronda Rousey, and Christopher London, where contestants compete in wacky at-home challenges using things at their home. In 2020, the company signed a deal with Amazon's Audible. Curry is the executive producer of an animated revival of the 1970s sitcom Good Times with its original executive producer, Norman Lear, and Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane. The animated series was greenlit by Netflix in 2020. In 2021, he signed a deal with NBC Universal. Politics. Curry and his wife endorsed Joe Biden for President of the United States during the Democratic National Convention in August 2020. In December 2021, Curry voiced his support for the For the People Act, an election reform bill with the intention of expanding voting rights.